Hey there guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this amazing South Korea themed aesthetic template and a professional minimalistic template in PowerPoint in just 13 minutes. Plus you can buy this template from my Patreon link in the description below only for $5. So let's begin, but first be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you like this video, be sure to hit the bell icon as well. So first of all, we're gonna open up a blank slide and insert the background image. So the image I'm gonna use is this one with mountains of Seoul. So we're gonna go to images again and insert this image. We're gonna give it aspect ratio of 16:9 and put it onto the entire slide. Next, we're gonna insert this free-form shape and trace out this mountain very carefully. Wherever you want to make a point or wherever you want to save that line, we're just gonna, or wherever you want to stop that line, we are just gonna click one time on that position, and then we're gonna continue tracing the other part. And similarly, we're gonna just carefully trace it out, and you can zoom it in so that you can clearly see what line and pattern you have to trace out. But a lot of mountain is remaining and I want half of the mountain to be traced. So let's just trace out the half of the mountain. We just have to do some more and a little bit more is still remaining. So let's just continue for a small time. This much is perfect and we're gonna join the ending point with the starting point. Perfect. Now remove its outline, select the background image and then the shape and then intersect them from the merge option. This is what we have. We're going to insert a title which is going to be South Korea because this entire template is about South Korea, and we're going to give it the font of irony and send it to the back of this mountain. This looks perfect. Next we're going to change the font color to white, and we're gonna insert a small text box which says discover. Let's give it some letter spacing and change its fill to white as well. The next thing we're gonna do is just insert a straight line on top and one line on bottom and change its fill to white. Let's just duplicate the same line and put it into the bottom as well. We're gonna go to picture corrections for the background image. We're gonna just increase or no, we're just gonna decrease its brightness, not the sharpness. So I just made a little mistake in this video. You can just correct it out by only decreasing the brightness and not the sharpness. Only decrease the brightness to -4 or -5%, or the mountain will stand out because it is another separate image. We're going to duplicate the slide and move the text boxes out of the slide. Remove this picture that we made. And for the background, let's use black color. So let me just insert a rectangle right here. Remove its outline, duplicate it, and decrease its size. Next, we're going to duplicate it again and put it right here. And what we're going to do is insert images in every single of this rectangle. One by one, I'm just gonna insert my images. So these are have to be high resolution images. You can free download high resolution images from stock images, Shutterstock, and you can also download from Pixabay and other platforms like Getty Images and similar platforms. Next, what we're going to do is just give them soft edges of about 12 to 13%. Insert your content text, change its fill to white, decrease their size, and remove the unnecessary part. We're gonna also remove this text box right next to the shape. Change this fill to lightest gray possible. Next, we're gonna insert a title text box in which we're gonna write a title. Here you go. We're gonna increase its size, and the font I'm gonna use is for the title is Irony again. We're gonna insert a straight line just below this south word. Let's move it upwards, and here you go. Next, what we're gonna do is insert a round rectangle and make it fully rounded and insert a text box or letter in it. We're gonna group them and then put them into the middle and ungroup them again. Duplicate them. What we're gonna do is copy them from the second slide, and then we're gonna go to the first slide and paste them, and one by one move them out of the slide while holding Shift, because it is really necessary for more transition to move the objects in straight line. Duplicate the second slide. We're gonna one by one move the outlines out of the slide, and also remove these images, and we're gonna move this text to the left side. But we're also gonna like use the same text boxes but change the headers and our content text inside them. So we're gonna insert a straight line and do some more, add some more contents and details like other text boxes or headings or subtitles or contents like that. Here you go. So the next thing we're going to do is insert a one corner rectangle onto the right side, remove its outline and give it picture fill by first of all going to the format shape. But first of all, let's just go to shape format and give it this 6 number shadow. Go to shadow options and change the fill of the shadow to white. Increase its size and also increase its blur till the like the shadow is really blurred and you can see. Instead of rectangle like this, put it upper part onto the slide and send it to the back. Change its fill to black. This is gonna be our background. We're gonna give it more nicer animation. So we're gonna insert an image in the round rectangle and then copy it like this. Let's just decrease its size as well. Here you go. The next thing we're gonna do is duplicate the same slide, and we're gonna paste the same rectangle in the back of the second slide, and but we're gonna move them upwards out of the slide on top of the slide. Next, we're gonna duplicate the same third slide, and what we're gonna do is duplicate the same content and move the text onto the right side out of the slide, but we're gonna move the text box to the right side and the one corner rectangle to the left side, and also change the image to a new image. So I'm gonna use this dark image. Here you go. Next, we're gonna like just select all of the contents on the slide and then move the second of the image and the text box into the slide. And go to previous slide, paste the one corner rectangle, move it out of the slide, duplicate your slide, and repeat the following same process of like copying the contents and then pasting them downwards onto the rectangle, and then changing the text and the title and the content and the subtitle and anything else that you want to use. Next, also change the image. Let's just crop it and move it to the extreme left side. Copy the one corner rectangle and paste it into the previous slide, but move it out of the slide by holding Shift. We're going to also paste down the text and other stuff onto the same slide. Let's just select all of the content, duplicate it, and then move it onto the slide and out of the slide. We're going to insert this curve arc and increase its size. It can be really frustrating at times to make a really patronative and a really equal line, but you can try a few times to give it a perfect shape. Now go to the shape format. You're gonna give it a fill of white and also give it like dashes on the last of the number. We're gonna go to icons tab and search for a plane. We're gonna insert the small aeroplane and we're gonna move it onto the outline. We're gonna move like duplicate it 3 times. Here you go. We're gonna put each one of them onto the like wait, yeah. So here you go. Let's put them onto the line. Here you go. The next thing we're gonna do is just insert a title. Let's just add just our text and also change its height and width. And we're gonna like do the same stuff that we do for our text. And we're gonna also insert a title. Here you go. Next, we're gonna go to the slide and then copy the same text box and paste it onto the slide. Let's move it under each of the like airplane. And let's insert 3 icons for each of the named countries. So one is Europe, one is Africa, and one is Asia. Let's decrease each of their sizes and rename the countries and then move the text boxes downwards to make space and room for the yeah, so to make the room for these icons. So similarly, we're just gonna repeat the process. Next, what we're gonna do is just paste the same on the previous slide and move them out of the slide. We're gonna like paste the same line onto the previous slide and rotate it out of the slide. And this is gonna be our second last slide. And so similarly, we're gonna duplicate this slide. No, let's just go to the first slide and duplicate it and then move it downwards into the last position. And we're gonna change the text like thanks for viewing or thanks for watching or anything else that you want to write or your name or the presenter's name. Select all of your templates and then give them off transition. So this is the final result of what we made in this video. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the bell icon. Plus, you can get this template only for $5 from the link in the description below from my Patreon, and then you can get this high resolution image and really interactive PowerPoint template. You can also get my $5 to $1 membership from my Patreon as well.